Hey Sparkly Beings, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a 20-minute session for you devoted to the new moon in Sagittarius this December 1st. The dominant chakras for this particular time are going to be your solar plexus and your root chakras. We're focusing on really grounding yourself and really activating your core, which is where your solar plexus is. And so that's about your confidence and ability to move forward. Your root chakra is your stability, your foundation, and your sense of security to be able to move forward and be happy. And essentially, if you're really grounded, then it's a lot easier to be more confident as you go forward. So that's what we want to do here today. Sagittarius, they are fire signs, so this is a little bit of a heated class. And also, Sagittarius is a truth seeker, so that's why their sign is gazing up into the stars with their bow, is essentially they're always looking for that North Star, and they're always looking to find the truth. We're being invited to find our truth. So what is your personal truth? And in this particular session, I invite you to unbox that truth. So as we move through the class, allow that to come with you into the sequence and just kind of honor where you're at, honor the space that you're in. I do give a few extra modifications if you're a little bit more advanced to go ahead and try. And if you're not that advanced, you can still try them. There's one where you can do chaturanga with one leg extended. And if you want to try one leg extended, but you can't do it with both your knees off the ground, you're welcome to drop one knee and extend that leg behind you just to see what it feels like. The only way that we will continue to grow is if we try, right? So I definitely invite you to try and see where you're at. And also, you know, even though this is a particular sequence for this time, there's nothing wrong with re-accessing the sequence if you ever want to get more grounded in your desire and your courage and your stability. So feel free to come back to this class whenever you want to re-embrace that energy. Yes, all that being said, I hope you really enjoy it. And whenever you're ready, join me on your mat. Start with me at the top of your mat. Get nice and rooted in all four corners of your feet. Really press all 10 toes into the earth and scrunch them if you can. And release. Roll your shoulders down and back, palms towards the front. Coming into our mountain pose. So we're engaging all of our muscles here. Everything becomes active, even our pecs, quads, hamstrings, everything is active. And you're thinking about engaging your ribs, or your abs, so your hips to ribs, ribs to hips. So everything here is really active. We're rooting through grounding, connecting with our bodies, connecting with the muscle, and set an intention. Holding space for yourself. Sagittarius is the seeker of truth. So let's unbox ourselves today. Let's unbox our truths. And release. Shake it out. Join me to face the front of your mat. Feet about hip width distance apart. Roll your shoulders down and back. Inhale, both arms out and up to gaze up. Exhale, press the air away, chin to chest. Inhale, both arms out and up. This time, grab your left wrist with your right hand. Inhale here to lengthen. Exhale, gently lean towards the right as you gaze up, creating a lot of length in the side of your body here. Really rooting through your feet, making sure that you're not doing any sort of a back bend. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, press the air away, chin to chest. Inhale, reach both arms out and up. This time, clasp your right wrist with your left hand. Inhale to lengthen and exhale, shift your weight to gaze up and stretch into the side of your right body. Really rooting through your feet. We're going to be doing some solar plexus activation today, so we're making sure I'm stretching out our sides for us. Exhale, back to center. Press the air away. Inhale, both arms out and up to gaze up. Exhale, flat back swan dive, palms towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to shins, flat back. Draw your navel in, shoulders down away from your ears. Exhale, press your palms to the earth and step it back for your plank. Holding your plank here, regrounding with that intention. Embracing your confidence to be able to move forward with it. Inhale here. Exhale your version of chaturanga, knees or not. Or get a little fancy and lift one leg. And exhale, tuck your toes, bend your knees, and lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. We're going to hold our downward facing dog here. Lengthen through your spine, bend through your knees to create length in your spine instead of rounding your back. Maybe bend into one knee and the other to walk your dog a little bit here. Stretching out your Achilles tendons. And then go ahead and walk your palms back towards you. Walk your feet a little bit wider if you need to. Inhale here, lengthen, and exhale, sit back into a squat. Option to come up a little bit higher or stay lower. Option to extend your arms out ahead of you, behind your head, or just at heart center. We're going to do 5 heel lifts here. So inhale, exhale, press into your toes, lift your heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower yourself back down. Bring your palms back to the mat. Raise your seat towards the sky. Walk your hands back down into your downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your left leg up and back. Exhale, step it through. Bring your right foot back at a 45-degree angle. Inhale here to lengthen. On your exhale, rise into your warrior 1. Really root in through the front foot. Draw your tailbone down to create length in your spine and also to open up that other hip flexor there. You can just keep your hands on your hips to make sure that your hips are rotating forward, or you can bring your arms overhead, whatever feels good for you. Inhale here. Exhale, press into your left foot and extend your right leg back behind you for warrior 3. Option to have hands at heart center in prayer. Extend your arms out to your side like airplane, and do your best to rotate your hips evenly towards the earth. So you can draw your pinky toe a little bit closer towards the earth to make sure that you have that. Inhale here. Exhale. Come to stand. Shake it out. Inhale, both arms out and up to gaze up. Exhale, flat back swan dive, palms towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to shins, flat back. Exhale, press your palms to the earth and step back for your plank. Once again, grounding here into your intention, rooting through, bringing awareness back to that mental space, engaging your core, igniting your confidence to move forward with it. Inhale here. Exhale your version of chaturanga, knees or not. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, bend your knees, and raise your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Breathe it out here, lengthen through your spine, shoulders away from the ears, pressing into all 10 toes. Regrounding yourself. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Go ahead and walk your palms back towards you. Walk your feet out a little bit wider if that feels good. Inhale here to lengthen through your spine, and exhale, come back to sit in a deep squat. Your version. Option to also have a yoga block under your bum here. So we're going to lift our heels 5 times again. Inhale, exhale, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And reroot yourself. Plant your hands back down to the earth. Extend your hips towards the sky. Walk yourself back into your downward facing dog. Holding it here. Lengthening through your spine. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Rotate your left heel back down to the earth at a 45-degree angle. Inhale here to lengthen. Exhale to rise. For warrior 1. Right foot in front. Left foot in back. Make sure to draw your tailbone down towards the earth to create space. Once again, hands, options, wherever it works for you. Holding it here, rooting it through. Inhale. Exhale, step into your warrior three. So arms out in airplane, arms out in little L shapes, maybe even extend ahead of you. Whatever works, whatever feels good. Holding it here, activating that glute. Inhale. Exhale, come to stand. Release it. Shake it out. Inhale, both arms out and up to gaze up. Exhale, flat back swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to shins. Exhale, press your palms to the earth and step back for your plank. Once again, rerouting through with your intention, igniting your core to ignite confidence. And gently lower your knees to the earth. Walk your palms back a little bit closer. Make sure your palms are under your shoulders and your knees are directly under your hips. We're going to do a few cat-cows here. Make sure your toes are tucked to help root and ground you. Inhale, pull your heart through your arms and gaze up as you raise your hips. Exhale, press the air away. Chin to chest, rounding through your spine. Really pressing the earth away with your hands. Really tucking your tailbone here to create more of an arch in your spine. Inhale, open your heart, pull your chest through your arms. Tailbone up and high. Exhale, press the earth away, chin to chest, navel to spine. Draw your tailbone down to create space for your arch. And gently come back to tabletop. Walk your hands back towards you as you start to lower your seat onto your heels as you untuck your toes. Sit back on your legs. Gently shift your weight from right to left. Just a little nice massage for the tops of our feet and our shins. And then go ahead and gently lower yourself to the left with your hands to the left. Extend your legs out ahead of you. And if you move around like I did a lot, go ahead and walk yourself closer to the front of your mat. Inhale here to lengthen through your spine. And guide your palms towards the sky, arms extended out away from you. We're going to come to boat pose. So there are a few options here. There's a little more intense and a little less intense. So less intense is stay here and do everything from here. More intense is lift both legs. Hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, draw your right knee in as you twist towards your right. Inhale, back to center. Left knee in, twist towards your left. Inhale, back to center. Right. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come back into your boat. Gently rise. Clasp your arms around your knees. Clasp your hands around your elbows and really round through your spine here. Chin to chest. Inhale to rise. Palms out ahead of you. And gently lower down one vertebra at a time. Head's going to be the last thing to come down. Extend your arms out ahead of you, your legs away from you for this nice full body stretch. Bring your feet towards your seat so your knees are at the sky. Maybe arms are out to your sides in little goalposts, and gently shift your knees from right to left and left to right. And guide your knees into your chest. Bring your palms to the knees. Gently make little circles here from left to right and right to left. Extend your feet towards the sky and grab the outer edges of your feet here as you bend through your knees for happy baby. Make sure you tuck your tailbone to protect your lower back. You really want to lengthen through that space. Option to rock here or extend into one leg and the other. whatever feels good for you. And gently bring your knees back together. Bring your feet back to the earth. Keep your left leg bent. Inhale, raise your right leg. Exhale, cross it over your left. Inhale, press into your left heel as you guide your hips to the right. And on your exhale, knees to the left and gaze over your right shoulder. Nice reclining spinal twist here to really stretch everything out and compress your internal organs. Working here once again with our solar plexus. And gently guide your knees back to center. Unravel your legs. Shift your knees from right to left and left to right. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So keep your right leg bent. Extend your left leg up and inhale here. Exhale, cross it over. As you inhale, press your foot into the earth to raise your hips. And on your exhale, hips to the left, knees to the right, and gaze over your left shoulder. Once again, just breathing into that space, maybe feeling length happening in your lower spine. Maybe having little stomach gurgles for digestion. This really helps with that. Just breathing into any points of tension. And gently bring your knees back to center. Bring your knees towards your chest. Once again, a few little circles here just to release our lower backs from left to right and right to left. And then let your feet come down to the earth. Extend your legs out away from you. Palms towards the sky, arms just a little bit away from you. You really want to make sure your shoulders are open here. And just let yourself completely melt and relax into the earth. Reconnect with that intention that you set at the beginning. Feeling the space you've created in your body, no longer feeling boxed per se, unboxing ourselves during this sequence to connect more deeply with our inner self and our inner truth. Release your forehead, eyes, cheeks, and chin. Letting go of your shoulders, chest, upper back, and neck. Releasing your arms, wrists, hands, and fingers. And letting go of your abdomen, lower back, glutes, and hips. And releasing your legs, ankles, feet, and toes. Surrendering to this moment. At peace. And gently deepen your breath, scan your body. Breathe through the base of your feet to the crown of your head, and through the crown of your head to the base of your feet. Wiggle your fingers and toes to bring movement back into your body. Guide your knees towards the sky as your feet come towards your seat. Let yourself drift towards the left as you guide your left arm under your head as if it were a pillow. Your right palm is in the earth. Inhale here. Exhale, press into your right palm into a nice easy seat to face me. Option to sit on a bolster, block, pillow, or blanket. Roll your shoulders down and back, palms towards the sky for receiving. Maybe close your eyes to focus internally. Bringing your awareness to your breath and to the senses of your body. As you inhale, on your exhale, constrict the back of your throat and draw your navel in, connecting with your solar plexus. Inhale, expanding everything. Exhale. And charging your core, charging your confidence to move forward. Holding space for your desires. And holding space for some surprises along the journey. Inhale, raise both arms out and up. Press hands together. Exhale, hands to heart center in prayer. Inhale here to lengthen through your spine, and as you hinge from your hips, bow to yourself, thanking yourself for this opportunity to reconnect with your mind, body, and spirit. Namaste. I hope you really enjoyed that and feel a lot more connected with yourself and have a better understanding of your intentions for moving forward from here on out and during the rest of the season. If you really like this, then go ahead and like and subscribe. And if you feel like anybody else would really appreciate or benefit from it, then go ahead and share it. And I guess all that being said, just be kind to yourself and keep moving through light. And until next time, namaste.